Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today we are decorating my wellness planner for the week of August 4th. This is a 2024 planner, so we're going to redate it. But to decorate, I chose a couple of Amber Plans Her Day sticker books. A Year in Stickers is the most recent release from Amber Plans Her Day, and I believe these are still available. And I'm going to combine it with seasonal florals. I don't think that this one is still in stock anymore, but we are going to use this first set in here. I thought that this would be really fun to use for a summer spread. And then there were some florals that I thought matched pretty well. I like these a lot. I don't know if these were technically like meant to go with the summer set, or these might be considered like fall florals, but I thought that the colors were pretty perfect. These ones also would work really well too, but the pinks are a little brighter, so I think we're going to go with these. So those are the sticker books that we are using, and I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the florals just because we have some really big floral pieces here that we can put like in the corners and maybe on like the side of that blank side of the page. So let's get these out of the book. I'm going to actually just grab both of these really big floral stickers, and then we will decide where we want to put them. Okay, so we have this really big one, and I'm kind of considering putting it over here on the right side of the page. We'll still have plenty of space to write on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I think that we will go ahead and do that. And then this one probably will go down here. So let's stick this one in the bottom corner first. And then we will put this one over here on the side, kind of in the middle of the page. Okay, how pretty does that spread look already? I think that that just looks so pretty. Let's go now to the Year in Stickers, and let's kind of add some more over here to this blank side of the page. The way that I use this planner, I'm going to end up adding in 7 boxes on this side. We'll have one for each day of the week. And that's where I will write my workouts for the day. And then on the right side of the page, we will put in, do I want this down there or up there? I guess we'll kind of put it down here at the bottom, right? I think that that would look cute. So on this side of the page, we're going to put in a header box, one for each day, and that's where I will put my steps. And then I change how I use this side of the page from week to week, and I think this week we will do some daily currently prompts. I do that every once in a while, and it's really fun. So I'll put a different currently prompt on each day, and then I'll fill it in for whatever I was like eating, drinking, watching, feeling, whatever on that specific day. Okay, this is cute. Let's see what else we can add here. I think we can put like some of these seashells and like starfish down here at the bottom. So let's do the starfish here, and then the seashells like here and here. Okay, I think that that looks fun. I like to use this space just as like one big decorative space, so I think we'll combine a floral with some of these decorative stickers. So I'm just going to cover up these days here because I don't use this for, you know, for like the days of the week. I just like to put in some fun decorative stickers. So let's take this like little pickleball set, put that here. And let's look at the florals, and I think I'm going to add in a floral over here too. So let's take one that's kind of big, and then we'll cut it, I think. We'll grab this one. Oops. I actually don't know if I want to cut it, or I don't know if I want to add it at all. Now that I'm looking at it there, I think we're going to just add in some more of the like decorative stickers over here. So I'll save this floral for somewhere else, And let's just add something over to that little like pickleball set. How about these? Are those cherries? I think those are cherries. All right, I like that. And then how about we also include this little like flower? Let's get some boxes in next. I have a stack of Mojo Jojo pastel functional boxes. We're going to use series 1 through 5. I don't see myself using anything larger than a full-size box. Let's start with the header boxes. Those are going to go on this side of the page, and we're just going to kind of choose our colors that way. I feel like we could, there's a lot of colors in here that will work. Definitely this pink. So let's pull a couple of these pink ones out. So let's do like 2 of these. And let's see what other colors are going to work well. I think this green, or do we want to do the one that's more blue? I feel like this blue color is going to work well. So let's take a couple in this blue color. And what else? What other color would be good with this spread? I think this color. We'll use this one. And I'll take 3 boxes in this color. Typically when I'm choosing boxes, I will pick 3 different colors, and I do that in pretty much all of my spreads. Like I use 3 colors when I'm creating this like dashboard spread, and then I also tend to use 3 colors in my vertical layout. I don't know, I like the kind of like the distribution when I use 3 different colors. So just kind of like spacing out where these are and sort of alternating the different colors. Let's do a pink one here. And then we can do blue here. And we are going to have to redate this spread. So I typically decoratively date all of my spreads anyway, but this one we actually do need to fix the dates because this is a 2024 planner. Now that we have those in, let's take some of the larger size boxes. So I think we'll go with series like 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just gonna pull out stickers or boxes that are in those same colors. So we'll go with, let's take like one of these in that pink. And then let's do one this size in the blue. And let's take a couple of these larger boxes, like the series 5. Let's do another pink one. And then let's do this like orangey color. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. So that's 4 boxes. And sometimes I pull all 7 out, and then as I am like arranging them on the page, I realize that I need like a different color or a different size for it to like fit nicely. So we're going to start with these. So let's see how I want to arrange them. Let's do this one here, and I was gonna say I could sit something on top like decorative, but yeah, maybe like this little skateboard and like that little flower. So let's put this down here. And then let's do that while I'm thinking of it. Hopefully I left enough room. Yeah, oops. So let's do the skateboard here. And then we can take this flower and maybe this coconut. Maybe the smaller coconut will fit a little bit better. So for the flower, I'm just gonna trim off like a tiny bit so that we can have this rest like flat against the box that it's resting on. And then we'll do the same thing for the coconut, just like barely trim a little bit off the bottom and put that there. Okay, and then we have this blue box here, and then we have a pink one do here. And then we have another pink box. I guess let's put that down here. All right, and now we can kind of look and see what size and what colors we want to do next. Let's grab a couple more of these, and I'm thinking maybe one here. Let's do like a series 3. No, let's do a series 2. I want one that's pretty small. I'll take this one. And let's put that right here. And then let's take a blue in like this square size. And we can put that one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more box. And I'm feeling like a blue one over here. And I'm going to grab this series 3 size. And let's put it here. Okay, we have just about all of our function in. I still need days of the week for over here, and I'm going to put bullets on this side, but let's add in some of these decorative stickers, and we can just sort of fill in the spaces. So we can put this camera here in the center with, I'd like to add in something else near it, like maybe this flower. How about right here? And then we have these sunglasses that can go here. We have this like bathing suit. I think my book might be out of frame, but we have this little like bikini, which is super cute. I'd like to be able to fit it in somewhere, but I don't know that we have space. I could put it here, but then I'd have to move that camera. If I put it here, I feel like it's going to be really crowded. I think what I might do is add like a little bit of floral up there in a little bit. I guess we can put this over on this side of the page. Maybe like down here at the bottom. Let's do that. Put this down here. Now let's take this floral that I pulled off the page a while ago and let's add it to, I think, to the top. How about like that? And then we'll trim, and I will use the other half of it right here. I think this side is pretty good. Now we can take some of these smaller stickers and we can fit them in over on this side of the page. And like we took up a lot of space here, but because we're doing the currently prompts, I'm not going to need a whole lot of room to write those in. So we can take up some space. All right, we have some sunscreen, and let's see. I know I said this side was already full, but I kind of want to like add in all the things. So let's see. I guess we could put this down here. There's some space. And should we do a coconut with it? Okay, I think that that is fun. Let's put in our bullets, our days of the week, and our currently prompts, and then we'll see if we can squeeze in the last few stickers that I have. We're going to go with Jewel Tone and Pastel Check It Off. That is going to have the bullets that are going to match those the pastel boxes that we have. So we're just going to put in a matching bullet to that box color. And that's where I will like write the things for the currently prompt, like whatever it is that I'm eating or drinking or watching or feeling. All right, and then go with this one. So I hope everybody is doing well. It is the end of July. August is coming. August is the month that, you know, my son goes back to school, and kind of where it starts to, you know, no longer feel like summertime. I know that we still have quite a bit of summer left, but I don't know, once my son goes back to school, it stops feeling like summer, and I'm getting a little bit sad. All right, let me go grab some currently prompts. We're going to use Proud Sticker Designs this time. I kind of go back and forth between using Proud Sticker Designs and using the Mojo Jojo Plans currently prompts, but we will do these this time, and I guess we'll just kind of put them at the top, like here. Oh, I need room for my steps, don't I? So I guess we'll put it below like this. So we'll do a watching, we'll do a reading, we'll do a loving, let's do a planning, I want to do a hoping for and a grateful for. And then I have one more. Let's do a feeling. So I have done this several times in my planner, and I really enjoy it. It's so much fun. I do currently prompts in like my monthly currently page. But I don't know, it's just really fun to like open up my planner and look and say, okay, what am I watching today? So it's kind of like currently right there, then on that day. Now we need some date stickers, and I have Mojo Jojo pastel dated. And now that I'm looking at this, I feel like maybe we need black, right? Because there's so much color happening. So let me go grab the black dated instead. This is Date It from Mojo Jojo Plans. It is like the first Date It, and we're going to use this one. I'm going to use the abbreviated days of the week for the left side. Yeah, and we might do the full ones on the right side, but I like the abbreviated ones for these boxes over here just because I feel like they fit a lot better. So let's take these. Saturday and Sunday. And now for this side of the page, we are going to need the dates starting with the 4th. So let's go here. We need the 4th and the 5th. Okay, and we don't really need to change the days of the week there because, you know, it already says the correct day, but I don't know, I feel like it'll look cute to have it kind of all matching. So we are going to just put in these day of the week stickers. I think I said in another like recent video that I'm like kind of starting to run low on all of my date stickers, and really hoping that Jojo comes out with another version of these books soon, because I use them so often. I basically like decoratively date all of my spreads, and I decorate a lot of spreads, so I am starting to run low in some of the like fonts and things. All right, now to take my white pen, and we're just going to kind of touch up some of the spots that those stickers didn't cover. Oh, and we need to do something about this 2024. I think instead of putting the year, let's just put, what month is this? August. Let's put August here. Oh, I can't believe August. So I'm filming this at the end of July, but still, I mean, this year is just flying by. All right, what do we think? I think it's super cute. I think that we can totally be done, but also look, we have 4 stickers left. if we squeeze them in somewhere, is it going to look like super way too crowded? I kind of feel like it probably will. Should we do it anyway? I don't think we're going to because I think it's already feeling and looking super full. So we are done. Let's take a look at the products that we used. So we used a year in stickers, and we used, where is the floral book? Seasonal florals from Amber Plans Her Day. And then we also used a bunch of products from Mojo Jojo Plans. I do have an affiliate link in the description for Mojo Jojo Plans, and you can also use code LOVE10 to save. We used Date It, and we used Jewel Tone and Pastel Check It Off, and then these pastel functional books. I actually don't know if any of those products are still available, but there are tons of things over on Mojo Jojo's website. If you'd like to take a look, again, there is an affiliate link in the description, and code LOVE10 will save you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.